Looking ahead to the 32 Red King George, Politologue, how's he come out of his last run at Ascot?
Yeah, very pleased with him. He's straight back cantering, didn't take too much out of him at all, and he's back in full work and very happy with him. He stayed on really strongly that day. Obviously the form's good. He gave £6 in the beat into Charbel. That form was rock solid the way Charbel won on Saturday, and he stayed on strongly. He travelled well in the race, always idles a bit in front and galloped all the way from the back of the house to the line. If he didn't stay, he wouldn't have won the race. And he's just never been over 3 yet. It's just the way he's worked out, but he's won over 2.5 and 2.3. He'll be fine, I'm sure he will. He won the Tingle Creek last year. I think probably last year Altior wasn't there and one or two others. It probably wasn't quite as hot as it might have been, and then we stepped up in trip at Aintree. Obviously 2 miles was too sharp for him at Cheltenham. Much more impressive over 2.5, and he's bred to stay. You know, you probably always thought he was going to be a stay. Just he's not short of pace, and en route he's done well up to now. You know, but Calder Star, who won 5 King Georges, sort of had the same sort of profile to run in Holden Gold Cups and 2.5s at Ascot and things like that, and then ended up getting 3. So I'm hopefully will. A lot of things in his favour really. Like a flat track suits him, right-handed suits him. Sure it does. And I'm really sure the race will suit him. It's just, he's high class, and none of us know whether he'll quite get the last bit of the trip, but I don't think there's an issue really.
And looking at the opposition, I mean, you had Clanders Obeaux in there in the Betfair Chase. Where do you think Politologue stands up against the likes of Might Bite and Native River? Well,
but that was a very good race. Obviously Might Bite's got to improve from Haydock, but I just think he probably got a bit tired. I think he will improve. The other horses, that was a very good race at the Betfair Chase. Those are the best horses. You had the Gold Cup winner in there, that King George winner in there. Bristol Dubai was very, very smart on his day. Might Bite, it was top class, and that form probably stands out. But I've always said, different track, different day, you often get a different result. And so, they're all smart horses that will be in the mix. And
ground, although he goes on soft, given that it's his first try at 3 miles, would that be a bit of a concern for you?
Don't worry about the ground. I'm good to soft to be perfect, but Kempton, unless it's an absolute bug, I wouldn't be too bothered about it really.
Sam Twiston-Davis was on at Ascot, had plenty of success on him. Any decisions on jockey bookings?
Yeah, I suspect Sam will ride him and Harry will ride Clanders Obeaux. That would be the obvious thing to do. I know Harry's very sweet on Clan, Sam's obviously sweet on Politologue. They both of them won on both horses really, but I expect we'll leave it like that.
In Clanders Obeaux, you're delighted with his run in the Betfair Chase?
He ran well, for a second, in effect he was a second season novice, he wasn't, but he's a very inexperienced horse, he's progressing, if it had been a handicap, he'd have got an awful lot of weight off the others. It probably begs the issue, I should have run him in the Hennessy as it turned out, but he ran very, very well. He'll have learned a lot from that, and he does jump slightly right-handed, which will suit him, so Kempton will probably suit him better than Haydock, so that puts him right in the mix. He wasn't beat far by Thistlecrack, or obviously might be behind him, Native River. The form's good. If he can just improve, we'll be in with a shout.
I get the impression you've liked this horse a lot over the years, and it's finally seeming like he's turned the corner.
Well, he's only 6 years old, and they can just keep on improving, and we've had to mind him, and I'm really looking forward to him going.